I'm feeling extremely overwhelmed right now, like many of us are. About the world in general, about my lots of things going on in my life, what have you, to where sometimes it's like I just don't know what to do. And some of the things is like when I'm making choices is how can I do better? Like I know I can't do everything perfectly when it comes to, boycotting businesses, for example. Like we have built this we have created this monster where we don't have a lot of options. Sometimes the only option we have to get a need met is maybe supporting a business we'd rather not. And that's going to take us changing the way we live our lives, changing the way we spend our money whenever we can, etc. One of the things I would like to do more of is thrifting and reusing, reducing, trading, etc. I want to do less buying random disposable junk. Um, and buying high quality lifetime type stuff. I hate the fact that my washing machine only lasted 10 years. I bought it 10 years ago. It broke. The guy was like, "Yeah, you've had it 10 years. It's time for a new one." He's like, "That it's lived its life. That's why it's broken." And I'm like, "That is really fucking stupid. That is a big piece of machinery. That is really fucking stupid that they only make it built to last 10 years. Like, so stupid to me. This is the stuff that has to end." We have to do what we can, right? And we can't stress ourselves out for not doing everything perfectly. But we do have to get out of our comfort zone a little bit. Anyway, one of the things that I actively do when it's time to buy something, not every time, but I'm getting better. But I try to buy things. I try to support small businesses, and more specifically, businesses owned by minority groups, people who are really having a hard time right now because of this whole world that white people like myself have created. TikTok Shop is one of those things. If a product pops up that I think is interesting and I decided to eventually buy it, I make sure I click on the link of someone who is clearly a person of color or who is queer. Period. Sorry, but if you're a cute southern wife who's got the pretty little house and everything matches in the background and you clearly have a cleaning lady and you just have the cutest outfits and your nails match, sorry, I'm not buying anything from you. That's the kind of stuff I'm doing. It's small, but I think it's important. I go to Etsy and I do the same thing. I look for very specific things in the shops that I support. There are other little things I do. I'm trying to do bigger things. I'm trying to um and I think sometimes the bigger thing is just talking about some of the little things I do. Let's talk about this. What other little things can we do? One of the little things I like to do is wear my rainbow sweatshirt or my sweatshirt with like 5 like rock and roll. Is it this one? Rock and roll hands in different skin tones. I like to wear those to places where people might be offended. There was a time when I wouldn't have worn it to like the hardware store, but now I love it. Well, anyway, one day I was wearing my sweatshirt with a rainbow on it. It was actually the day I was picking my dad up from the hospital, and the nurse's aide or whatever they call that person now, who took the wheelchair out to the car for me, was like, "I love your sweatshirt. Thank you for wearing that. More people need to wear shirts like that right now." I really appreciate that. Like multiple times commented on it. And I was like, okay, there you go. That's my reason for wearing it. It might be small, but guess what? It impacted somebody. And I was like, you're right. And that's why I wear it. and I wear it wherever I could potentially offend someone, like the gym. Call me crazy. Like, this is something small I can do, right? I live in a very red community, and I keep an ally flag on my house. I put it up in June, and it comes down when nature takes its course. It came down a few weeks ago during a heavy windstorm, like the plastic. They don't make them like they used to. This is what I'm talking about. We got to stop buying crap. The plastic mount thingy for my flagpole on my house snapped. So it's my third flag, or fourth. Definitely third. And I've kept it up until it was so tattered, or it came down on its own. It gets pretty worn out, and I get a new one in June. So what do you got for me, fellow humans? What are some other small things like that you're doing that you feel are helping to make an impact? I think the more options we have, the more we can see what we actually can be doing when we feel like we can't do anything, I think is so empowering. So, and I know that collectively, all of us doing something small will make a big impact. We have to start with what we can do.